Hey guys, so I thought I would talk a little bit about what I have been working on this week. I don't know if I've told you before or not, I kind of forgot. Um, but I'm partaking on this Strada Easel challenge. So the challenge is about painting from life, whatever you want. It could be still life, it could be portraits, it could be landscapes, whatever you want. And the medium also you choose. It could be wash, watercolors, oils, even digital. So yeah, it's a pretty open contest or challenge, let's say. And at the end of the 30 days, whoever wants or whoever was able to complete those 30 days, I think there's like a random choosing of the winners, and five of them gets one of those easels, which are not only super expensive but they're gorgeous as well. So yeah, if I get to get the easel, it would be awesome. I don't think I will, but at least I'm getting 30 days of painting in my pocket, which I think it is awesome because it is really hard for me to paint on a daily basis. So having a little bit of motivation just comes in great. Now, at the beginning of the challenge, I decided that I want to complete this small sketchbook, let's say, or watercolor book, which is 20 pages. So I'll have 10 pages more, 10 drawings more to do on different mediums. I've already done 2 oils and 3 on digital. So yeah, let me show you what I've been working on. So this is the first one, which is actually that plant right there. You can see it even has grown, or over the past week. This leaf used to be closed, and now it's pretty open here. So that's nice. But yeah, back to the thing. This is the first one I did. I'm aiming to paint, let's say, between 20 and 40 minutes a day. I don't want to go for hours and hours. So yeah, this is the first one. I was trying out this paper. I had not worked on Fabriano paper in the past, so it was nice. It's a interesting texture. I have to still work a little bit more on it, but yeah, it worked pretty good. So this is day one. Day two is I did some lemons. So yeah, this is the lemons, pretty much same background, just changed the plant for some lemons, and that was it. After that, day three, I had a little bit more time on day three, so I decided to go for some bananas. I went for the bananas, and I think I did okay. For being oil and not having too much experience with oil, I think I was able to get some nice highlights. This banana hiding right here, you can kind of see it there. It's interesting. The difference between the shadows and the where the light hits. And the whole thing, I kind of like it. I like to be way more clean with my brush strokes, but yeah, that's something I guess I'm gonna be working on. Now, jumping into day four, I kind of shot myself in the foot, so to speak, because I didn't do this early. This past 3 days, I had been painting in the morning, during the morning hours. And on day four, which I think it was Wednesday, I had a really long day. So I ended up painting this at around 10 p.m. at night when I was, pretty tired and I didn't want to do much. And actually, the tune of can was my dinner with, put it together with some other stuff. And I was like, okay, I'm going to paint this can, I guess. And I forgot how tricky it was to paint metals, to get all the highlights just right and everything. I think I did a decent job here. You can clearly see it is metal, right? But it was tricky. So I was able to finish this one like right on time for, be able to count it as day four, right before midnight. It was tricky, but I got it there. Some of this, other ones from the past, I sometimes feel like maybe I should come back to them and retouch them, which is something that the challenge allows. But I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but I'll certainly would like to. Especially this one. I think the metal part is quite okay, but the label and the rest of the painting is a little rough. So yeah, I'm not sure what am I gonna do there. Now let me put this here because it's getting a lot of, you know, feedback, light feedback. Now for the digital ones, this was the first one that I made, and this was like a really small plant. It was like this big, and it was one of those carnivore plants. And yeah, you can, I don't know if you can see it there, a little bit of the detail, you know, kind of like the spikes they have and so on. The tricky part here was that the plastic thingy where it was potted into, it was plastic and it was sort of translucent. It was kind of like a milky, transparent kind of, you know, little pot. And I wanted to get that effect. And it took me a while, but I was able to get it. And yeah, I think, again, this one I did in like 20 minutes, late at night. So I think for 20 minutes late at night, it's not too bad. Day 6, I did this one at home, had a little bit more time. And here was like, yeah, some fabrics and so on, some like bed sheets, and this is like a clay pot, one of those drums, kind of like African drums. And yeah, this one I had a little bit more time, but I don't know, I didn't feel excited by what I was painting, so I didn't put too much effort on it. But I guess it was okay. Now this one, I feel very honored because the guys from Strada Easel, they liked the post on Instagram, so you know that's a nice push to keep going, right? So that was really cool. And finally, I did this one yesterday. So this is my girlfriend's cat, or one of her cats. Hope you can see it well. There's some glare here, but whatever. She is tough to stay put for a long time. So I did this in like 15 minutes or so. That's as how long she was able to stay still. And I'm very happy with this because it has, you know, a gesture quality to it that I really, really love. Yeah, I was able to get the darks and the highlights very nicely. We were watching a movie, so the room was dark, and actually these light spots are because the TV glare was hitting her. But yeah, I'm happy with how I was able to get the volumes and everything within those 15 to 20 minutes that I was able to catch her there. After that, she just stood up and left. So I guess she got bored of me staring at her. But yeah, that was it. And I'm really happy with this one. This is the cat. It has all the volumes right, I feel. The chair not so much, but the cat, I like the way it turned out. So yeah, this is the first 7 days of the challenge. We'll continue with the rest, and I think I'll post one video a week for what I have done, what I have worked on during that week, and yeah, some of my findings and so on. By the way, the big takeaway from this week, it is that I just gotta start painting sooner on the day, because otherwise, if it gets a little later during the night, I'm gonna be super tired and I won't feel like doing anything at all, and I will feel like quitting the challenge altogether. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now. I just gotta get started soon. And by saying that, I just gotta admit that I have not done that yet today. And it's 10, what is it? It's 9:30 a.m. So I gotta start soon so it doesn't get too tough on me later on. Hopefully everybody's doing alright. And yeah, see you soon. Take care.